So I'm no longer alone at this spot, which is not a big deal if they were campers. However, they are not just camping, they are shooting. So I'm gonna give it some time, see if they're just here for a little bit. Hopefully they'll pack up and head out. But yeah, staying positive though.
You shouldn't have to clear that. It's the same on auto. It should clear itself.
That's how close they are to me. They decided to set up there and do some long range shooting. To me, that's extremely disrespectful, but it's whatever. It is perfectly legal to come out here in Washington State and do exactly what they're doing. I don't own this area, so you know, I can't be too upset about it, but common courtesy seems to be like you wouldn't, especially if you're doing that bullshit. I'm a little frustrated right now. Ooh, man. Composing myself. So those guys and people like them are why we have trails that are gated, and why people who support the Second Amendment get a bad rap. I'm not gonna get into you know, firing guns and your right to do so and stuff like that. I just don't want to bring that to the channel. What I do want to highlight is these people came here to shoot. It's perfectly legal. They parked 100 feet away from me, and I'm here having a fire. Clearly I'm staying the night, reading a book, and there's like, yeah, you're fine with this, right? I'm like, well, kind of have to be, I guess. But what bothers me, besides that just being inconsiderate, is they left a fire going, and then they left all of their garbage, all of the rounds that they spent, all of the targets, all the tannerite containers that were blown to bits and everywhere. They just left all of that. They finished shooting rapid fire from the hip. Doesn't look like they were super productive out here. And got in their truck and they left. I don't get it, man. Like, we have such a beautiful area in the Pacific Northwest. Anywhere in the States. We have such a beautiful country, and people do stuff like that. Unbelievably disrespectful. And then they leave people like me to come through and clean it up. It's really frustrating. I can't believe that's an issue. I went through and cleaned up after them, and it took me 10 minutes. If they were to have done that, you know, no problem. But they didn't. So now I'm frustrated. They have put a damper on my evening. I now have trash that I have to throw away for them. And I've spent part of my evening cleaning up after them, and a large part of it being frustrated they were even here and disrespectful in the first place. Also, on the fire, I know there's snow on the ground. The chances of them starting a fire by leaving it going is like, the chances are so low, it's insane. But that's more of a habit than anything else. Regardless of the situation, there's no way I would leave a fire going. So those are the people that in the summer, they're gonna end up starting a fire. Just very frustrated. Okay, let's, now that's out of my system. So the rain's held off for now. I got a fire going, so I'm gonna get back to just hanging out. This is really a beautiful area, and I wanna enjoy it, not let those guys ruin my night. So yeah, let's get back to it. I love making these videos because I not only get to share the experience with all of you, but I get to relive it myself when editing and once it's public. But I rarely get to enjoy my time outdoors just to myself. So after the frustration with the shooters, I decided I was going to take the morning to myself and just enjoy it without worrying about filming. I hope you all can understand and appreciate that. Until next time, I hope you're able to get off the grid and off the grind, and I'll see you in the next one.